Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. I am back for another response, honey. I want you guys to get comfortable. I want you guys to stay with us for a little while, and then we're going to jump right into it, okay? We won't be here long, so get your tails on in here. All right, let's go. All right. What's up, checkmate? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, unfortunately, this is not a chat for children. So if you're a child, I'm sorry you have to exit stage left. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie dottie to everybody. Hey, checkmates, what's up? Let's see who's in the chat. Mama Bees is back. What's up, boo? Veronica is here. Hello. Charnella, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Purple Queen in the building. What's up, y'all? Listen, I am the queen of butchering somebody's name, putting it in the blender and chopping it the hell up. So I apologize in advance, okay? So please don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind, okay? We only gonna be here for a short period of time, but we got something to talk about, okay? So we must roll it out. All right. Earlier, you guys were amazing. I mean, I feel like the video for it to be like a new form of content in the direction I'm going. You guys wrote right up and showed all your support, and I am so happy for that. Okay, remember, like I said earlier, Saturday we'll be live on TikTok and Facebook, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so if you want to get some insight and not a quick review, like just a 2 hour review of stuff, go ahead and check me out there. They're both Shar's Reality #6. So you guys just go over either one of those platforms, and I'll be live there on Saturday and Sunday from about 2 to 4, and we just gonna wing it. We just gonna have ourselves a good time. If one person show up, listen, it's gonna be a good time. Okay, I'm about 200 away from 10K over on Facebook, so y'all know I'm pushing it. I'm 11.5K on TikTok, so I want to get um and familiar with like their live sessions over there because. I'm comfortable to YouTube. You guys make me feel so warm, and I just be comfortable over here. I don't be trying to go flip-flopping everywhere else. But it's time that I spread my wings and trust the process, okay? If you guys did not check out my Jamaica trip video over on TikTok on my family channel, which is Shari Reality Family, go do that. Um, I posted it there so you guys can get an inside scoop of that. Let's see. I think I gave you guys all of the updates on me. The kids and I are preparing. Well, not prepared. Well, we have to prepare now because it's a big family. So we are preparing, but it's not going to happen until July, where we go out and to the Bahamas. And, that's my time with my children because none of them are home at the same time often. So I like to really, really take that time seriously with them and get them out and just to appreciate the breath of them, right? Sure, you sound muffled. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see. Why do I sound muffled? Hold on. Let me know if that's better because it could have very well been my mic that be doing what it want to do. Let me know if that's better. Let me know. Put a one in the chat if that's better. I hope that that's better because I would hate to have to go out and come back. Let me know if it's okay. A one. That definitely was my mic. So we got to get a new mic because I can't be over here like Queen Sheba said. You got that airport mic, child. I can't be over here sounding muffled. So I got to get a new mic. But luckily, I speak loud in general. I speak like I am a teacher and I gotta, speak loud to the children in the back. So we okay. All right. We're going to be okay. We're going to work through it. I don't know why my mic didn't pop through the way I wanted it to, but we're here now. Hey, Peggy, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Did you guys see that little clip that Queen Sheba dropped with Marquez being dropped from the show allegedly? Okay. Now she gave us a little teaser, so we can only assume we don't know the finish of it. But baby, if they dropped him for some text messages and they ain't do nothing with Brother Marty Marr, they are trifling just like I've been calling them all of this time, okay? But we're going to save that for another video along with Tisha. Tisha's been throwing some hints out there. So when I come back later on this evening, we'll talk about Marquez and that little teaser, and we'll talk about Tisha. And in between that, we'll just jump in where we can. We got to talk about Yandy, Mandeezy, and Jessica. We got so much stuff to talk about. Okay, so all right, let's jump into it. So Porsha has done an interview with the Breakfast Club, and baby, she spared no one, not even her own husband. You hear me? The husband that got deported, who's being detained. She's outed him also. She's outed Drew. She's outed her baby daddy, Dennis, right? She even outed, she didn't really out Kenya. She just was saying, we ain't on good terms, but I would like to see her back. But she also, we're going to listen to it because, baby, she didn't hold anything back, okay? Now, you guys know I got to stop in between because I know a lot of you be like, Shar, just let it play. Unfortunately, according to YouTube guidelines, you can't because they call it reuse content and they will strike the hell out of your channel, okay? And I'm trying to make it somewhere. I don't have time for that, okay? Peggy said, yes, I can't wait. Veronica says, yes, I saw it. Yeah, y'all. Listen, and I know I be hard on the men. But why he always crying? Somebody got to break it down to me. What is it with the crying? Is that a control mechanism? Because I used to have one that always cried when they wanted something, but they was lying. They wasn't genuine in their response, right? They just cried to get their way. And somebody could believe that they was telling the truth. But I knew deep down in my shanana, they was lying. They ain't mean nothing. And when we got home, it was going to go down again. You know what I mean? So somebody got to tell me, what is it with the crying? Is it genuinely he's crying? Or is it like what I experienced, a control mechanism? I need to know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Drew is so thirsty. They need to let her go because she is not even interesting on this show. Just saying, Porsha wants to be the star. I think Shamia is fabulous addition to the show. Just saying. And here's the thing. Hey, Ginger, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Check this because I'm on a time schedule, so I'm speed talking. But listen. This is the thing about Porsha. That's going to come back to bite her, right? And by her friend being on this show, it's going to uncover some hidden
things about Porsha, right? Not hitting from the ones that got common sense, but the ones that be like, Porsha be so lovable. And she is. She has some very great moments, right? And she's a great spotlight for the show. However, she's not the only spotlight. And she hates to be dimmed. Okay. So she would do things purposely to dim other people's lights that's in the same spotlight, if that makes sense. Okay. And unfortunately, at the cost of her best friend. Okay. So I'm interested to see how that play out. I'm all for it. Okay. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be good because this is going to show what a lot of people experience. And this is going to give Shamir a voice, right? She had that beautiful home. You know, Porsha liked to be one up on folks, okay? That's why she not letting go Simon's house like that, right? She like, I'm going out with a bang, okay? If you want me out this house, you're going to have to drag me out this house. So she is not letting go on that house, and it's because she refused to go down one. She has to be on the same level, if not above people, okay? That's just the way she moved. That's just my opinion. That's my take on it. Shamit is a sleeper. You think so, Peggy? 8 likes and 10 in the chat. Please hit that like button. Yes, please do. Don't come over here and just watch. I would hate to go on like subscribers only mode, you know, like just go ahead and subscribe. We got stuff to talk about. We moving along. We got a review coming tonight. I'm so excited about that. So you guys got to make sure, you know, I'm running it up today, tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to run it up for the rest of the month. Okay. I just need y'all to come on in and talk back to your girl. Okay. Because ain't no fun talking to yourself. Okay. So first thing first, let's listen to what she had to say about brother Simon and his deportation and him being picked up by the ISIS. Now, she didn't clearly answer the question when they asked her, was it her? If she did, I didn't hear her. So if y'all hear it, y'all let me know. But when they asked her, was it her that called on Simon? You know, she didn't quite answer that. So you guys let me know if you heard anything about that. Okay, let's listen together. Let me turn it up.
What happened on when y'all shot the Upshaw? Because we had Nene up here. Yeah. And she said you blocked her from being on the Upshaw. No, she did it. She did the show. But you wouldn't do it with her. I was doing this show called The Upshaws, and she kind of was like, she didn't want to do the Upshaws with me. She didn't tell me that. She told the production crew, and the production told us that, you know. Is that true? I don't believe what. It's the truth. Really? It's the truth. Like, what's my caddy like? Well, she is. Something happened a little bit? Like, she did that. Nothing happened. So you think it could have been a personal issue? And she I don't have a group. We didn't have with her, like in her life. Like. No, I don't think so. But listen, I don't care. So no, it's not that I wouldn't do it with her. So I signed on to do the Upshaws, and I had just filed, I think, could have even been a week and a half prior. So when it happened, I had already signed up to do the show, and I really couldn't cancel at that point. So when I got there, I just was sitting in the green room or the waiting area, and I just like start breaking down. I just start breaking down, and then then she was in the room next to me. And I heard, just hearing her voice broke me down because I just felt when you're going through the divorce, you just feel so alone. And here I am, just a foul, coming out of my room. I mean, I could barely put on makeup. And now here I am on a set with strangers. I don't have anybody. So it genuinely wasn't me saying, no, I don't work with this person or that person, whomever, because I agreed to it. I just wasn't capable of doing it that day. Mentally and emotionally. I could not gather myself at all. So when I spoke to them, they were like, you know, I understand you're not going to be able to act as a housewife today. They ended up letting me go home. And then they said, we'll fill in your spot with Cynthia. And then after that, in true Nene fashion, she just turned it into something about herself. And it genuinely wasn't about her. It was about me. You know what I'm saying? Like her actions of like taking Simon's side and hanging out with him, with women or whatever they were doing, it just really was null and void to me. I just would have wanted a friend. So it, you know, for her to turn it and make it like I tried to block her money or whatever, me block Nene's money, how? Like Nene's a star. I can't block your money, just like nobody can block mine. I don't give a damn who you are. So to me, it's just unfortunate. I'm too grown. I'm sure y'all can see I'm a different Porsha. If I was another Porsha, I'd be reading her and her wig or whatever, but I don't feel that way. Like,
the shade.
Like grown people, girl, you know how it is to go through a divorce. You know exactly what emotions I could have been feeling. So all the extraness is just not needed. I only want real. She said that Porsha wasn't here for her, right? Porsha wasn't there for her when she was going through, when she was grieving. One of the things I say about myself is I'm here for everybody, but nobody's here for me. Yeah. I always feel like that. I always feel like I'm the one that's helping everybody, supporting everyone. But if I'm going through something, nobody is really like supporting me and helping me. I'm always considered the strong one. That's not true. I was out of town and flew in for her husband's funeral. No, I'm there for my friends. I don't think she said that. And if she said that, I think she would retract that because that's just not true. I'm always there for her.
Okay, now I think I'm just being honest, y'all. Maybe not the end part of that where she says that she was there for her. Nene did say she was not there, but I don't think Nene put a name on it either. But we shall see. However, I don't believe that it didn't happen the way Nene said that it happened. I think Porsha just pulled that out the side of her tail. I don't think there's no truth in that. I believe it happened just like Nene said. You did not want to film with her, and because you are petty, you petty Porsha, right? That's just the reality of it. We love you, but you petty, okay? And once you probably saw those pictures of her and her dude out with Simon and his new person, or his get back or make you mad type person, you definitely did was like, B, I ain't filming with you. I don't think you cared about the divorce, if I could be honest. I don't think it was something you had to do to protect your assets, but I don't think it mattered to you that much where you just started breaking down. I feel like Porsha exhibits some type of like, whoa, it's me. Okay. It's always me. I'm always the problem and everybody just do me wrong. I feel like that with her sometimes, and it becomes redundant. It's never a point where I watched her over the seasons where she can really just take off her own garment and says, you wear mine. It's always, I must be clothed first. You know what I mean? I can never like really get down with her whoa, it's me energy. I need you to do something differently. It's annoying at this point. You know what I mean? She should have confronted Nene if she had a problem. She was in her feelings about Nene was hanging with Simon. Yes, she was. She thought Nene picked the side. Yes, she did. And just wear that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm wear it. Own it. Wear it on your big chest. If anything like me, wear it on your 40 double D. You know what I mean? Why you got to sit here and be like, if I would have, you didn't though. You move like that. You did exactly what Nene is calling you out to do. Wear it. It's done now. Whatever it's going to be, whether y'all going to reunite as friends or not, it happened at this point. Wear that proudly. Wear it like a badge of honor. You know what I mean? Wear it. I just don't get the whole it was not me, knowing dang on well it was you. People ain't just running around here picking on Porsha just because. It just doesn't make sense to me. Okay. I personally, when I wouldn't have sat down with my girlfriend if on that level, if they on that level, I would not have sat down with my girlfriend dude and his new chick. That's just me. I think that's pretty tacky. I think that violates the girl code, and it really speaks of the person, right? But what do we expect? Nene went out here and dated somebody else's husband, child, and went out here and flashed him around to the world. That's the biggest tacky of tacky, okay? So I'm just saying, meet people where they are. Stop expecting things from people where they have never given you anything different than who they are. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happening here. You know what I mean? Like a mixture of that. That's just my point. That's my opinion of it, okay? Miss Cheryl, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Right, say that. Wear it. It backfired because Nene did the Upshaws and Porsha didn't. Yeah, all because you petty. Now I'm not saying Porsha broke, but I'm saying that now you gotta, figure out how you're gonna go make up that money. Stop it. Don't listen. If you mad, be mad behind the scenes. Don't let nobody cancel your bag. Like, you cannot let nobody cancel your bag like that. Don't be foolish. If somebody come over here and they got the drip and they got the connect, I'm going. And if somebody feels some type of way, look, I gave you full warning, honey. Ain't nothing I could do with you. Okay? I'm sorry you mad, but I got to do what's going to get me out of this 9 to 5. That's all I'm saying. So it just be like a lot of petty mess going on with Porsha. And like I said, she has a whoa, it's me type energy all the freaking time. Okay. Let's see. What else one is we gonna go to? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so this one is Portia's receiving like an alarming message during the interview. Let's go.
Time. It's gonna take time. To the public, our relationship was so sensationalized that I don't think they saw it as a real relationship. But I genuinely did love my husband, and I had all kind of plans. If you have ever been married or in a long-term relationship, everything you do, you're considering that person. They're a part of it. Yeah. So everything I'm still doing, I'm having to piece them out of it, and I'm still in our home. I would like to redecorate or do whatever, but I got to still wait to see what's going to happen with that. He and I, stop talking about Simon. This is not true. You wrote this. Is this true? What you mean? I don't know. Is this real? I don't even know what it is. I don't know. They just handed me that.
Not them handing her a piece of paper.
They just handed me that. I have no idea. Oh, wow. Okay, so, Laura, look at that. What is happening? You need to call. Yeah.
So what they did, hold on, let's pause this a minute.
I made that up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, pause. I was about to say, because I didn't watch it prior to the whole thing anyway, but I was about to say they handed her a piece of paper during the interview and it was like, stop talking about Simon. So they were trying to find out if it was real or somebody made it up. And at first she was a little like worried about it. And then he was like, nah, I'm just playing. I made that up. So that's what you guys hear, like the laughter and the silence for, okay?
I was gonna let it go till you said you were talking. So let me tell you what you're saying. I really didn't know what to say. Here's the letter. So when Charlamagne put together, and let me tell you, before the interview, he didn't tell none of us, right? We knew he was up to something, but he even planned it because he had somebody walk in. The letter says, Porsha. Yo, what's wrong with you, man? It's not funny. You want the boy that got him? I kept it just in case because I thought he was going to do something to me. I knew he was playing something. What is this boy at for? I was going to throw it at him. Throw it at him. You play too much, man. Throw it. Matter of fact, slice it in half and throw both halves. You play too much. This guy's crazy. You play too much. Don't do that. You're going to mess up. You should see in your face. You look like you're about to cry. This is, I don't know. This, people online, of course, they're making jokes like, oh, she called or whatever. This is like a person who I have shared a life with. Yeah. I don't want nothing to happen to him. I don't even want him deported, like, at the end of the day. That shit scared me. I was like, Mr. Mental Health just threw you off. Right. Disrupting my peace. This divorce, it's going to take some time.
All right, so that was funny as hell, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, she's scared now because she be running that trap way too much. Don't be scared now, honey. You shook, say you shook, okay? With that being said, she's just reiterating that she really loves her husband. She would have never did nothing like that, even though they are where they are now. She would like to do some things to the home, but she can't because there's a pending divorce, and she don't know if she's gonna be able to stay in that house or not. Okay. Hey, Lee, I saw you when I was jumping off earlier, but hello to you. I saw you. I was like, oh, there she go. But I had already hit in the live, but I did see you at the end. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So, yeah, y'all, what y'all think about that? Okay, wait, we got a couple more to talk about because I want to get to her and Drew, baby. That's what we got to get to. Hold on. We're going to get to it. All right, so we're going to do Kenya and then we'll get to Drew. All right, so she's going to talk about Kenya and if she's returning or not. Let's go.
Because of what happened with her and Brittany. But they were saying that she could come back potentially season 17. Who said that? I thought that she was only suspended for the rest of 16. No, I was saying that in real life. I thought she was only suspended for season 16 and could potentially come back for 17 now. I would hope that's true. I just can't see I'm in 100% agreement with her not being here. I would love her to be at the reunion. I'm for what's best for the show. And I loved where Kenya was going. She's not that happy with me right now, but that's okay. I've always been that type. I don't give a damn how you feel about me. If I'm always going to speak the truth. So, I feel like at this moment, no matter what, I feel like it would be good for Kenya to be in the reunion. And I feel like she is very articulate and she can speak to Britt and she can speak to the cast and she can speak to the fans and she can find her way back next season. So I think that could be a true statement. I'm not happy with you right now. I thought you were doing better this season. She didn't like when I said that, when I compared her to Britt, and I said they were similar. And I said they were similar, but I meant because they're both fabulous. They're both,
she lying again.
To me, speak their mind. Like, when you don't like somebody, you don't want to be compared to them. So, right. Got you. But whatever, girl. I got to talk about you. You a part of the show. Don't you want to be talked about? It's kind of crazy, though. I didn't even think about the reunion. Like, the fact that she won't even be on the reunion. Who said that? It's possible. I'm still hopeful. She's still a big part of the show. She's not the show. She didn't make or break the season. But Kenya is a person who I've been doing this with for a very long time. And for once, we were possibly about to have a season of not being foes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Phaedra, I have to say, when Phaedra came in, she helped to elevate the show as well and keep us where we needed to be because everybody been wanting to see her. She's been gone the whole time Kenya been gone. Yeah. So, it's people wanted her back. Candy's been really upset about how Kenya's been treated by the network. She's been very vocal about that. And then Phaedra coming back, I don't know if Candy's too excited about that as well, too. But do you feel like the network protects you guys the way that they should? Because that's what Candy's saying. It's like the network didn't protect one of their stars. Which is I still work for the network, so I don't share certain sentiments.
I know that's right.
Let's be clear, all right? I'm saying that I think Kenya deserves an opportunity. And an opportunity can be given to anyone. You can always say no. She can say whatever she wants to say to Britt, the cast, the crew, and whoever, and they can say no, but I believe she deserves that opportunity. I ain't say a damn thing about the network. Love the network.
Wait a minute. I'm so tickled because I'm always like that. Whenever somebody do an interview, and now since we did Lil Wayne's daughter interview earlier, and she says I'm a trained media, so she knows how to approach the media. I think a lot of people should do that when they are doing these interviews, because what happens is you say too much or too little, and it can really jeopardize your job. So I like the fact that she was smart enough to be like, wait a dang on minute, I still work for them. I ain't say a dang on thing about them, but this is what I'm talking about. Be smart, okay? You can't be letting nobody cancel your bag because you mad, because you angry, you playing lick back games behind the scenes. Like, baby, leave that where it's at, because when them bills is time to be paid, listen, ain't nobody gonna come in and pay them bills for you. Nobody, right? So you got to be the one to pay them. So don't forfeit your bag trying to be smart and petty. Baby, it takes too much time and energy. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the live, honey. We still here doing some amazing things and talking about whatever the hell we feel like. Okay, let's move on to our final one, which is her talking about Sidora trying to film with her baby daddy behind her back. Now, if that ain't the lowdown, baby, that's the lowdown, okay? You mean to tell me that you thought that it was okay to film with her baby daddy behind the scenes? Baby, I will pop your what you call that bang she was wearing back the other way. I don't care if she is with him or not. There's some stuff you just don't do. And this right here topped it off. Let's listen, guys.
How tight are you and Drew? Drew, you know what, Drew? Some people, you just realize, okay, you just a little. Is she still an ambassador of Go Naked Hair? Absolutely not. Okay. Go Naked Hair is just hair brand. I can't put my hair on people's head and then they think they're me. Like, that's what I can't do. Like, that's what we're not going to do. You don't become Porsha by wearing Porsha's hair. You need to just enjoy my hair, take it out when it's dirty, and put it in back in when it's clean. You can't just like all that. She's an okay person, I think, for a lot of her friends. I think they love her. I think they trust her. I think if you're not her friend, you shouldn't trust her and you shouldn't be around her. Okay, so with you saying you shouldn't trust her, you shouldn't be around her, and she is not wearing Go Naked Hair anymore, you were not at all, and I saw it kind of in the first episode, you're not happy about the allegations that she might be in a relationship or whatever with Dennis, your ex. See, this is why I like Breakfast Club. You ask the questions that need to be answered, okay? So here's the thing. On the show, I don't know how it's going to come off again, because the show has to sensationalize things, right? So how good is it for me to be going through a divorce and I'm still jealous about my baby daddy? That's BS, right? So in real life, she actually was trying to film with him behind my back. And when
he's a music producer, right?
That's what he said on the show. He's a music producer. Right?
He's like that. He's whatever he said he is. Okay. Yes, he is. He is a serial entrepreneur and apparently a music
producer, right? Okay.
But she was trying to film with him behind my back, and that's just not cool. Come on,
Housewives.
Film with him on Housewives, so it's just not cool, right? It felt like a setup for me in some way. And then also there was a go naked photo shoot she was trying to set up without me knowing anything about. I have to prove everything. Mm-hmm. Some of them fits, it's not fitting for you, right? So, or some of them looks may not be given the look. So I would like to, as the owner of the company, be a part of any of that. So when those two things were happening behind my back, on my business, with my business, on my show, yeah, I have a problem with you.
So you didn't know Drew was recording with Dennis. You didn't know anything. You didn't know that they were speaking. You didn't know that they were talking until that first episode.
That's what they said on that episode. I didn't know any of that.
So you found out right there in that episode.
What's so funny? I saw the episode and she was like, she asked him and I said yes, and she talked to me and I said yes, and I'm like, that's just not true. Like, I genuinely didn't know. Look, at the end of the day, like I told Shamia, if Drew and Dennis want to get together, I just hope she can do baby hair for Pilar. Like, I'm happy with Drew. I think she's a great parent. I think if him and her were to get together and, they can have a solid relationship, that's good too. Just don't screw me where you asked me to come back to be. She had been asking me to come back to Housewives. And when I came back, this is what you had waiting on me. Mm-hmm. This wax storyline that y'all came up with.
Wow. That was deep, y'all. Again, I feel like it's one of those things where Porsha be lying, y'all. I don't know if all the dots are connecting with her story. I do feel like Drew is like a mandatory. At this point, she's a mandated liar. Okay. So I don't know who to believe. We have to probably just wait until it play out. But if that happened the way Porsha says that it happened, that is messed up. Okay. Now, I did question, if you guys know something different about Dennis that I don't know, let me know in the comment section because I'm open to write, okay? I didn't know that he was a music producer. It shocked me when I saw it, okay? Blew my mind. But even when she just responded, he could be whatever he want to be. It's almost as if she was alluding to the fact, I ain't never heard of it before, okay? That's what I got from it. If you guys got something different from it, let me know. But I've never heard of that before. They just pulled that out the side of their neck so she can come back, have a storyline. She's been begging me all this time to come back. Then when I come back, y'all got all of this stuff that y'all planned behind the scenes for me, right? And she told Drew that Drew wants to be her, right? She says that it's kind of like when she wore her hair, she wanted to transfer over to her. Date her baby daddy, honey, hell, do you want the baby too? And then she took it as far as saying, look, can you do baby hairs for my child that we share together? That was the icing on the cake right there. I said, whoa, baby, if that ain't unbothered, even though she pressed, okay? But she's trying to make it seem like she's not bothered. Clearly you are, and you sound a little bothered in the interview, but you are saying, I'm not worried about it, okay? Now, Drew go behind your back and mess with that man, she going to get just what's coming to her, because I just don't feel like, now, y'all wasn't married, but because y'all share some of the same circles, it just shouldn't happen, okay? It's a tacky mess, hot mess on a cold day. That's the end of our review, guys. Remember that we'll be over on Facebook on Saturday from 1 to 4-ish, okay? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys are following me over there on TikTok and Facebook so that you guys can be a part of that live. We're going to talk about whatever we want. However, I'll answer all the questions you want. I'll give some feedback, and it won't be so rushed. It'll be kind of chill because I don't work weekends, okay? What? I ain't reading it out loud, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. Okay, Peggy? I got you, boo. Woo, child. But in all honesty, Peggy, listen, I don't think somebody could do much with, with Drew either, right? I feel like Drew needs some hardcore counseling. And I'm not no professional or nothing. I ain't trying to diagnose nobody or nothing, but there's something disconnected about her. You know what I mean? I can't really pinpoint it, but she needs some counseling. She got like a sexual demon poking up, kind of like Candy's demon that she got in there. Everybody do what they want in their bedroom, but they're a little weird and they're like extra with it. Okay. So, I don't know, Peggy. I don't know. But listen, that's all the announcements that I have for you guys. I love you, checkmates. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back. And thank you for supporting me, okay? Remember, I love you. Look, Peggy said, you're right. I knew somebody would agree. Yes, there's some demons floating around in the cuckoo. I can't get, Let that demon out, honey, so that you can get what God got for you. But that's another story for another day. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.